The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back in action, it's The Local Show with Tom and Steve. The action's a little slower now that we're older. It's funny, I was thinking of the upcoming birthdays. You just had a birthday.
Yep.
So what are you, 80?
Yeah. I'm as young as I look or feel. So
That's true.
So anyway.
Do you feel as spry as your 92-year-old or 93-year-old mom?
Some days.
Some days?
Yeah, but you know what? The older I get, the more I feel like my dad. I remember my dad, like when he would get up, he'd like, okay, and when he get moving, he's okay. I've kind of become that. Or you sit in the car so long, or you get out and you're like, okay. But
I make noises. Of course, my father always made noises when he would squat down and stand up and everything. So I think I didn't know whether he did that for dramatic effect.
You make noises, but it depends what you eat.
Yes, of course.
Well, I can interject here. It's also just your hearing goes, so you don't know you're making those noises. And you are youngsters compared to me.
Sometimes it's better.
So Tom, there's another voice here. Whose voice is that?
That's Jim Green. He is also Charles Dickens. He is the director of A Dickens Christmas in Skaneateles, and of course the Skaneateles. I was going to say festival, but it's not a festival. It's
there is a Skaneateles.
There is a festival.
We are Dickens Christmas in Skaneateles.
Yeah.
That's what we call ourselves.
That's a Dickens of a Christmas. So how you doing, Jim? You don't look any worse for the wear.
I'm great. Well, the problem is I've looked the same way since I was 16, but my hair fell out early.
Tough to get a date in college.
Well,
dating life.
They all called me professor. We're doing good. I've had a great year, and we're up and running now, and it was a great opening yesterday. I mean, I couldn't believe the thousands of people that were lined up to watch the world's smallest Christmas parade, which we're very proud of. Yeah, it's got 4 cars in it.
How long does that last?
Well, if you blink. But people, it is funny. People line up, and it literally is like one police car, one fire truck, our wagon with a Scrooge in it, and some of us walking, and that's it. They don't even close both sides of the street.
That's funny.
So we're parading into oncoming traffic.
About how many actors are involved in this?
Well, over 50. I have over 50.
Wow, that's a lot.
It kind of fluctuates. Well, we like to have a lot, but in the before time, we would have 70, 75. And the thing that's good about that really is if it snows a lot, there's always going to be a certain number of your cast that can't come in. Mm-hmm. So as long as we get, 30 people, we're good.
Well, in a small town, that changes everything.
Yes, right.
Now, talk to me a little bit about the interaction with people who might go up to view this. Do you welcome the interaction with the actors and the pedestrians that are just walking around?
No, we forbid people to talk to our actors.
Don't talk to me.
Right,
Don't talk to him.
We're all Scrooges in a way. No, actually, yes, that's our whole thing is the improvisational interactions with it. And that's the magic. You look someone in the eye and say, hey, Merry Christmas, how are you doing? It's great, and they love it. And
they stay in character. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't. but I'm old now. I have elder privilege. I can do whatever I want. But and the premise is we're not recreating a Christmas Carol story. Dickens and Queen Victoria are visiting Skaneateles in 1842, which is a year prior to publishing Christmas Carol. Okay. And the Queen says, Mr. Dickens, I'd like you to write a Christmas story. And so I meet Ebenezer Scrooge and I meet Bob Cratchit. And I'm writing every time I see something weird happen, it's like, I've got to write this down.
And you skipped the Civil War because that was going on and raging at that time. So you're just like, let's just ignore that Civil War.
1842, I don't believe was Civil War.
Oh, it's 60. I thought 60. I thought you were sorry.
1842.
So we were
We don't even know there's going to be a civil war.
Thank you, Steve, for being totally inaccurate.
Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah, I feel so much smarter.
I'm consistent, Tom.
That's right. That's right.
So is this every day of the week, just
Saturdays and Sundays? Although yesterday, Bright Friday, we opened on that Friday, and then next Friday evening we have what we call Skaneateles Sings, and it's lovely. It's really for the townspeople, but everyone's invited, and we sing carols, and we do a tree lighting at the gazebo, and then we have a magic show at the Methodist Church.
So
and
all
stuff
day
like
starts
that.
in the morning and night. When are folks there in the weekend? They can come in
noon to 4. Noon to 4 is when we're walking around. The shops are open till 6, of course, but but we're there at noon. 2 o'clock is the big revels, the midday revels, where we all sing the Queen. We're all at the gazebo, and there's a million people watching. And that's really fun.
And how do people know when to see you? Or see the actors do a scene, like, you know, I mean, other than just walking around.
Right. We don't. That's not really what we do.
Okay.
We do have at 12:30. Washington Irving, my dear friend, does a show down by the gazebo. That's his Ichabod Crane story. What's Sleepy Hollow?
Oh, gotcha.
Which actually is a Christmas ghost story.
Yes.
I mean, Disney turned it into a Halloween story, but anyway, he does that at 12:30, and at 1 o'clock, I'm up at the library upstairs, and I do a trunk show of Christmas Carol, which is very fun. It's comedic.
Okay.
It's about half an hour, and it's very popular, and it's a lot of fun. And then at 1 o'clock, we have different local acts come in and perform at the library. Upstairs at the library is this lovely little stage. And that's really good. So we have that kind of stuff, but we don't really go around performing Christmas Carol. That's not how it works. You know, it's just Dickens and the Queen visiting Skaneateles, and we're shopping. And
so you're the king of this thing.
Yes.
How do you
Czar is the word I prefer.
Okay, Czar. How do you take 50 creatives, people? And hers like herding cats. I mean,
well, a little bit,
because they're all creatives, but they don't know what time it is. They don't know what they're creative.
That's right. Well, we rehearse for 3 weekends prior to this.
What do you rehearse?
Well, building your character and learning the improv techniques that we need for being out there. You know, and mostly music. We learn all the music. So my artistic director, Maria DeMitchell, who has been the Queen for years and years, has now stepped down, and we have a new, younger Queen, which is more appropriate for the reality of the time, and that's Taryn Campanella, and she's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to that. And we also, I guess I just got to fit this in here. So we raise money by having a big raffle. And this year, I'm proud to announce that the raffle has gotten. I guess I should have put my
YouTube listeners
before.
YouTube listeners will see him trying to see without his glasses on as he trips on his headset.
Well, the first prize this year is a $1,100 gift certificate at Laser Hair Removal at the Skin Bar, which it's for laser hair removal.
Yeah, sure.
But $1,100 is nothing to sneeze at.
No.
And then we have a $1,000 gift certificate that's been put up by Skaneateles Fields Resort and Spa. That's brand new. They're just opening.
Yeah, I was going to say,
now.
I hadn't heard of that.
Oh man, you should see it.
Anything else? It's only a 2-hour show.
Well, and then and the only other one I want to mention is Mirbeau's $750 gift certificate, which is also nothing.
So people want to do that.
So you buy this raffle tickets either from some of us. The Undertaker has tickets and at the Chamber of Commerce, and all the money goes to put on the show.
Okay, can they buy them online or?
I'm not sure if you can, but Skaneateles.com. Go look.
You'll find it.
And then we do our, we have our radio play coming up in Auburn on the 13th. It's a little early this year. And then we have Fezziwig's Ball on the 21st, that last Sunday at the Presbyterian Church.
Okay, Charles Dickens, sign us off to the next set.
Marley was dead to begin with. I mean, God bless us, everyone. I don't know what you want.
That was perfect. All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.